become an ache in the hearts of pastors. Do you know that there are people worshiping in churches that the pastor is actually wishing that they stop coming to church? Now, if your situation has come to a point where you are a prayer point, secret prayer point to your pastor, whether it's a male or female, he or she is praying every time that God take away this burden, then something is wrong. You ought to be a blessing. You ought to be a supporter. You ought to be a source of encouragement. You ought to be like Aaron and Hur to your pastor, lifting up his hand, lifting up her hands, and being a source of encouragement, because the work of the ministry is a lot. You know, many times people see the glamour, but they don't know the journey and the process that brought about the glamour. And sometimes in the midst of the glamour, there's a lot that is going on that the man of God or the woman of God won't even come out to tell you. But they have to keep pushing. You know, ministry is one place you fake it to fit it, like Joe Austin said. Ministry is such a place that you are in pain, but you are praying for someone else and trusting God for the healing of someone else who is going through less pain that you are going through as a man of God. So if you are a member of a church and you feel that church have not done enough for you, that is why we have different denominations, and that is why we have churches with different names, but one Christ, one body. Prayerfully locate another church instead of becoming a stumbling block, because most of the persons who pastors have seen as a burden, many of them are aware that they are not doing the right thing, because we are all adults. Many of them feel, and they express it. They express it. How do you explain a church member for several years who is in church and he feels so reluctant about everything? Is a cancer, because even the new person coming in is looking up to those that they met on ground, expecting that these ones will teach us how it is done. Only for that one who have been there for years also operating like an observer, then something is wrong. So if you are in a church and you have this entitlement that you have not gotten all you want, you are not blessed enough, maybe because you felt you have done certain things, or you felt that God is owing you, or the man of God have not done enough. Instead of hurting yourself, prayerfully locate another church where you can refresh and just enjoy God. Most importantly, making heaven is ultimate. Don't come to a point where you are a prayer point to your pastor. It's a disaster when it comes to that point. Because the Bible says, believe your Lord your God and you will be established. Your prosperity comes via the servant of God. But if the servant of God is now a consign